as an industry, we are really bad at governance. And in almost every RFP pitch that I go to, the service providers are asked to talk about what their governance plan would be. And it is almost always consistently across all providers a cadence of communication, right? We are going to have weekly conversations at the operational level, we're going to have monthly conversations at the leadership level, we're going to have quarterly conversations at the executive level, and we're going to go through all of our operating metrics and talk about how we're performing, right? That is a small portion of governance, but that isn't what governance is, right? And technology has enabled us where you can have dashboards, you can have that data every day. I can sit at my desk and look at a dashboard full of operating metrics, and I don't need to have a 4-hour conversation every quarter to talk through how the performance was from an operating metric perspective. Those conversations really need to be focused on the innovation, the strategy, the alignment to where we're moving into the future. And ultimately, governance is really about relationships, right? We are a service industry, so we're not talking about delivering, we're not selling pencils, right? We're not making a product, so to speak. We're a service delivery, which is about people. And more often than not, the relationships are failing between service provider and client because the people aspect isn't being managed. And that's really the criticality of governance, is thinking through how do we manage the challenges that happen inherently because we're people, right? And we have differences of opinions and we get salty, so to speak, when things don't go the way that we want them to. I think almost every time we see a client going to the market and they want to switch out a provider, they want to see what else is out there. It's because, it ultimately is because if you really drill down, they didn't manage the relationship, they didn't manage the people aspect, and that has started to drive negativity throughout the relationship.